Hey guys, good morning, good morning. It's 8 a.m. New York Standard Time. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I've been up trying to get all this situated. Okay, wait a second. I just said, yeah, what's this? It was like, stop recording. I was like, I thought I'd been stopped recording. No, maybe I'm gonna have to figure it out later. Okay, let's get to it. So we are back on SPX. We don't have like any news, so we may not get a lot of movement today. We had a lot of movement and a lot of news these previous days. As you can see, yeah, not a lot of news today. So from last night, the last time we spoke, the market, excuse me. So the market gap down. This is the new day opening gap, where if it's not trending, then it will act as a magnet and like, you know, draw price back in. Let's see what else. So we gap down, we retested it, continued down, broken lower. These purple boxes are 1 hour fair value gaps, which are inefficiencies. We have sell side liquidity here that is taken. Next sell side is there. We have this fair value gap right there. I'll probably be on a little bit longer today since my mentor claims he's taking a little breaky break with the wife. Oh, wait. That's not a fair value gap. My bad. That's a little one, but it kind of got filled right there. Let me see the 4 hour. Yeah, nothing. 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Thought I had missed one. Oh, that is kind of one. Let's see. Yeah. I dubbed the inefficiency. An inefficiency. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so where was I? Oh, taking sell side. We've been bearish all through the night. A lot of back and forth. Not a lot of big chunky movement. So we probably won't get a lot of animated swings until 9:30 opening bell. Because there's like no news. We have mild news coming out at 8:30. What time is it? Yeah, at 8:30. So we shall see. Structure high. Yeah, you want them? Here, yeah, put them in there. Oh wait, why? Sorry. So yeah, we broke down, came back up, respected, came back down. So there goes a swing. It broke through, came back down. So we have some market structure shift, bullish. And you know me, like I said last time. Oops. I love it when it does like these major sell offs because that's like places where we can trade back up into later. I know my charts look like so OD right now. I just got like paranoia for deleting my lines. Because just in case. Okay, so back to this parent swing. We are now in a discount. We spent so much time in a premium. So much time in a premium. Look at this. Like this the whole parent swing. Boom, boom. So we covered up in here really well. We only spent a little bit of time down here. So it could take out this sell side, push lower. We have another inefficiency over here. Yeah. That it could be reaching for. Is this faded? Yeah. I'll bring that back to purple. So many lines. I know. I'm just trying to keep track of everything. Okay, so let's get back down to the tape reading. So came down, came up, broke structure, respected, came back up, came down, respected. Yeah. Okay. I can't. I gotta delete some of this stuff. But you see how if I would have deleted it, then we probably wouldn't have seen that. This is the new week opening gap, so super choppy. Didn't take out this low. We didn't take out that high either. Might be a boring day. We shall see. Because I'm feeling like I'm winning and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, but I know that I don't and I won't ever stop. You know, I gotta win every day. Somebody said they asked some questions on my YouTube. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, grow your team. Whoa, dang, what am I doing? What is this? Manage channel, access, you guys access to your channels, control the permission, give people access, introducing stream permissions. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it says, please, which fair value gaps are more likely to be respected? Then have any idea about the trading ranges. Okay. Oh man, let me make it clear. I am not a financial advisor. I'm a student myself. So, I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty in the top class of my top student of my class. So, I'm just reiterating what, you know, I remember my mentor saying. So, hopefully these help. If you guys can't see it, it says it's really depending on the institutional order flow. So if your bias is bearish and you have a narrative to match, you should see the bearish fair value gaps being respected. If you see 3+ PD arrays not respected, then your prompt on the wrong side or too early. At that point, it's best to take a step back and reevaluate. Trading ranges are like the price legs that you're working in, and always be mindful of the parent range from the higher time frame that you're working in. So for an example, like we have this daily range. Let me take some of this off so you guys can see. Okay, so we have this daily price range, right? From a swing to a swing. So we have this price leg up from this low to this high. As you see, we've worked down back in it. This is still going to be considered a parent swing because we haven't taken this high or this low. It's been super choppy. So reaching towards this low, and then towards this one if we're going to be bearish. It's been, failing to go higher. Like I've been wanting to take out this high, especially right here. I thought I was going to do it, but it just kind of made relatively equal highs. So if it next strong liquidity is like right here, and this, don't forget, this is the parent swing. And then I say be mindful of the time frame you're working on, because that's the parent swing, right? But as you drop down, you have like mini price legs. Like, so for Wednesday, the price leg we were working on, not including being within the parent swing. So like within that, we have many other price swings, right? So from this high to this low, worked back in it, took that external range liquidity. And that's why you see this drop off. So then that's done, right? So this was the range. It took it on the high. So now that range is done. Now from this high to that high is the range that you're working in. It came down, came back up, fell to take that high, instead came back down and took that low. So now we're working in this new parent range from here to here on the 4 hour. And obviously when you drop down even more, it just breaks into it. So you just have to keep track of what time frame you're on. So like yesterday we were working in, like, so from this low to this high, came down, broke that high. So we were in this parent swing until it failed. It didn't even break that high. If it took out the bodies, which tell the story, but it still had this wick, which was news, CPI news. So it broke down, took out this low, took out that low, and then it's reaching for this low next. So if we're in this parent swing, it's like came all the way back down. So let's see. Let me pull back up my drawings. I know. It's so much lipstick. I know. It's normally not like this. I've been getting in tune, trying to like keep track of everything, My mentor says like I should have like a piece of paper, which I do. It's just easier for me to see it. So yeah, it hasn't taken out this sell side liquidity yet. But I would love to see it eat in some of this, bearish moves through the night back up to the new day opening gap, preferably. But we're so close to this sell side. It's like after we've been bearish for the whole week, and you got to be mindful. It is Friday, so and no news, so got to be mindful of that. Hey, shout out to my first interaction. That's what's up. Okay, let me post now. Dang, how do I do that? Oh, okay, I got an idea. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Uh-oh, guys. Wait. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Uh-oh, guys. Wait. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Uh-oh, guys. How do I? Oh, okay, I got it. Go home. Uh-oh, guys. How do I? Oh, okay, I got it. Go home. Uh-oh, guys. How do I? This is too much. No. How do I? This is too much. No. Maybe I gotta exit. Okay. Because that feedback, oh my gosh, it was on a loop. Okay. Dang, y'all, my phone about to die. Okay. I think I was supposed to be getting my Twitch. Yeah. Twitch. Okay. I hate the fact that my phone is like dying. It should charge pretty fast. I got one of those super charges, super duper. We got 10 more minutes to news because it's a yellow folder, but don't underestimate them yellow folders. They be busting. Okay, so for this morning, this is midnight opening price. We saw it, came down, came back up, respected. We didn't make a lower low or a higher high than this one. Still in this consolidation. I will, though, drop this, which is an inefficiency that I want to see continue to be respected so we can knock out the sell side liquidity here. Nice little 14 pips. Notice though how the previous inefficiency, we haven't broken down through it yet, so it could also find like support here. It should have took out that high if it was going to. So, but we're not making any claims. Oh, did I already do the disclosure? This is not don't take any trades. That's not what we do around here. This is not a financial signal service, whatever. I like this though. I like it. We breaking down, displacing down. Coolio. So we came up, broke that. We did not respect this just yet. And it broke down again. So it may be off to come back up in here. Target here. Yeah. Yes. That's looking pretty nice. Let's see. We have to wait for this candle to close to get a clear value gap. But it's looking like it might want to trade back up in this area. I mean, that area. Broke that low. Target that low, that low, that low. Oh, can you go? That's if it's still going to keep going down to target this sell side liquidity. It went up, came down, still in this range. Could be respecting this. Then just breaking people down, chopping people up, but really want to go higher. So we just got to demand more. It's kind of quiet. I can later on bring some more people to the channel. I got my people with me. Gotta take my morning vitamin. I swear it's just a vitamin. You can tell by the color it's orange. No numbers on it. Kefir. I am liking this. What the 3 minute talking about? 30 seconds left in the 5 minute. Ooh, this is not trade advice. And it could be too early. That's something else that I've been working on. Not being early. That looks nice though. Just gotta be mindful that hopefully you're not early. Because respect, did it break mean threshold? Yeah, so just gotta be mindful. We're not taking any trades. We just watching price. How far? Um, 3 minute close, okay. So we got this volume imbalance up in there that it could possibly pull into. Let's see. We are not taking trades, guys. Just watching price. I'm only using this to get a measurement of risk to reward. Because it can very much pull into either here, which would make your risk higher, or here, which would make your risk lower. You know, to be safe, I mean, you just, hey, this ain't trading advice. But, yeah, you just choose which one you want to do. Like, if you want to warrant yourself, like entering here, you have to warrant the respect on the risk. If you want to wait till it gets there, also got to weigh the risk that you might miss it. Because it doesn't have to go all the way back up there. About 14 pips. Yeah. This is not a trade, though. Because like I said, this ain't that. We're not doing that. I'm just liking this displacement lower. It broke up. But like I said, you still got to be cautious because you're still inside of here, which is on the bull side. So It came down into a filter completely. I didn't like though, like, okay, it filtered completely. Why didn't it continue to go up then? So instead it traded down through it. So that's why I wasn't too much of a fan of it. But like I said before, I don't like to call things order blocks because my mentor be like, you don't know what an order block is. And he's right. He created it. So I don't know. But this is something. This is could be something, before the up move. Consequential encroachment. You always want to be mean threshold if it is an order block. You always want to be mindful of that. So, yeah. This is on the 5-minute too. That's about mean threshold. Yeah. So you just want to see if it's going to break lower, you want to see it break lower. I know that's like, duh, but for real. Let me see the 15-minute. The 15-minute looking pretty nice. If I do say so myself, because if we the last this here, they would be next. Yeah. This is going to keep bugging me. That's annoying. Okay. So watching tape, you just gotta make sure, like I told the other guy, if you're bearish, you want to see it respecting the bear's PD array. You don't want to see any type of, respect for the bulls. And you gotta be mindful, like it's early, or we got news coming out at 8:30. That's basically in like 1 minute, 58 seconds. So, yeah, we want to see it break this low, so it doesn't have any respect for that. That's what we want to see. And then after that, we want to see it break this. Then 8:30. 8:30. Will you give us some movement? 8:30. Will you give us some action? Back down to the tape. Will you give us some movement? Would you give us some action? So I'm gonna bold the perimeter of this bullish one, because it filled it completely. If it was like bullish, then I would have wanted it. It's choppy, so you can't ask for much, I would have wanted to see it take that high, but instead it broke it, So maybe now it can reject it and continue down. So we shall see what it wanna do. Okay. There we go. Got some movement. Did it find respect? Look at that. Look at that volume imbalance. There we go. So if it gets stopped, you gotta respect it. That was a volume imbalance. It respected it. Sent it back up now into this bullish one. We might have to take this off. Didn't quite get there to this volume imbalance. It's super choppy, so you can't expect too much, especially with no news. But I do like to see that though. And so now, like both sides, this box completely balanced. So choose a side, man. Choose a side. What you want to do. Okay, this looks like it's getting out. Took that high. So back up to the 3 minute. Didn't necessarily take that high though. But we're back above this purple outline box. So if it comes down and respects it, then you would expect it to continue up then. If it comes down and passes right back through it, then yeah, it's not respecting it. So let's see. Did it come back down, touch it a little bit? Touch a little bit? There we go. Is it time? Is it time? Will we eat all of this cell momentum movement? Maybe. Maybe. We had a lot of, we're still super choppy. See, that's why it's also good, like, to make sure you zoom out. Because the lower time frame may get you thinking, like, okay, we got some action, some gyration. And really it's not. But I like it though. Like, let's see. Still choppy. Maybe pulling back up there. We gotta see, man. I like this displacement though. Oh, if we can come back down, touch it. So this is out. Now we can come back, touch it, go back up, take out this, then this. So we did just break this one now. Left behind this fair value gap within this. So that's looking pretty nice. How much risk with this? This is not a trade again. This is just to measure efficiently, like, how much you will be risking. Ooh, those relatively equal lows though. That's not that cute. 5 pips. Not parent swing. 8. Man, that 14 one was looking better, but you can't. Hey, you get what you give. I mean, you'll get. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Beggars can't be choosers. Still early. That news didn't really do much for us. It was mild news, so we got another one coming at 8:45. But yeah, that's looking pretty nice within there. If it is going to be bullish, it respected this volume imbalance, sent it higher, so that's nice. That is nice. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So let's see now. If it comes back into this little area, will it respect it? That's not trade advice. We're not doing that over here. Oh, and then also you have to be mindful of, like, liquidity sweeps, like taking out a low to go higher or taking out a high to go lower. You just gotta, like, have a bias, preferably from the higher time frame, and a narrative. That's ideal. So you can know. Volume imbalance up in there. Yep, so you want to see. Will it respect it? Will it do its work? Still super choppy though, so we gotta be mindful of that. And did we accurately like determine the draw on liquidity? We shall see. So it came down, touched this. So now if we break this high, that's good. We have to also allow permission for it to get down in here too. Higher time frame makes these lows kind of suspect, just in case if the draw on liquidity is this, since we have been bearish. But the narrative, that's something else you have to like think about. Where do people's stops reside? Like who's been profitable so far, and where would they have put their stop? You also got to think of that. What else? We got this gap, new day opening gap, might be drawing on liquidity. So if people were short from yesterday, and we have all this up in here, so if people were short from yesterday, they'll probably have a stop loss right there or right here. So how many pips is that? I keep saying pips, don't judge me. I know we're in future, so it's not pips. This says sell side, but that came from like over here. So that's previous sell side taken, not current sell side. Obviously, right? Because that's above current market price. Let's see what's it doing. It respected a little bit, came down into this area. Yeah. You, like I said before, you don't want to see it break too many of your PD arrays. And we're still in this chop chop. Don't get chop chopped. Oh, you shouldn't be getting chop chopped because we are not, this is not a trading service, a single service. So this range is about 2 and 3. So look at these lows. Like the bodies are super close. Sus. And like us want to respect this. Okay. Okay. Can you take out the high? Can you take out that high though? Because you want to see, if you're bullish, you want to see the highs being taken continuously. If you're bearish, you want to see the no highs being taken and lows being taken. So look at this, what I mean by chop. Like took that high, came down, didn't take a high, but took this low, but then took that high. So super chop. So if this one comes and takes that low, then it's just like super chop. Like it was just playing around with people. This is what they call high resistance liquidity runs. You don't want to see this like lethargic moving And be careful when you're watching price because, it can make you mentally drained, you know. So, yeah, man. Since it did break up, you would want to see this one next and this respected before it takes this if it was going to continue to go up. Oh, I didn't see that right there. But I don't know if that counts. So slow. I wonder if this is why my mentor took the day off too. He was like, it's Friday. No news. No waves. I think I'll sleep in this morning. Back in the box, like, you would want to see it. I mean, it still has all this inside. Let me put a box there because this is one PD array. So, yeah. If it's bullish, it should be respecting. Okay. Okay. Will it take out this high, though? Because, yeah, don't get faked out. It may look good, but not everything that glitters ain't gold. So, yeah, you want to see it take highs. Highs, if you're bullish, that's what you want to see, in addition to, like, respecting your PD arrays. I don't want people to get confused. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Counting on my money. There you go. So one PD array respected for the Bulls. A high was taken here. Another high is taken there. So that looks groovy, baby. Like I said before, be suspect of these. We want to see it drop into here. I don't know if that's like greedy for a first partial because, like I said, these low-key clean. So they left the fair value gap behind. That's cool. That's cool. Take first partial. Oh, well, you shouldn't be trading anyways. Like, you know, um, first partial, if you were hypothetically demo trade, whatever. Boom, another TP hit. Maybe can it break out this box? Is that pushing it? Is that asking for too much? You don't want to get greedy, especially in times like this when there's no news. It's Friday. It's been choppy because it could have just swept up there to sweep back down. So definitely move your stops. You shouldn't have a trade in anyways, but like hypothetically, of course. So the other one, next one up there. Ultimately here. Ultimately to this one. Oh, let me drop back down. See, I be getting excited. So that looks really nice though, guys. That looks really nice. Screenshot that. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm being facetious. Anybody who knows my mentor knows where I got that from. So yeah, boom. So that's how many handles. That's what he called it. How many handles? That's about 5 handles. That was about 5 handles. So yeah, now that it took that high, be mindful. If it is bullish still, we want to see higher prices being taken, bullish PD arrays to be taken. So like there's a volume imbalance in here. We have this fair value gap in here. We have this old high there. So yeah, this got completely filled. So you don't want to see it come way back down there. If it does, then that just means this was a liquidity sweep, which I am really good at catching those just to set up for the move later to go down. Oops. To go down and bleed. So you do want to be mindful of that. You just have to make sure that it's continue to respect the bullish PD arrays if we're going to keep going up. If we start breaking any shift, if we have any type of shift taking out a short-term low, no, sir. We don't want to see that, especially after a high has been taken. Especially for me. Like, I'm so good at, like, sweeping a high, and if I don't close, it can all turn around back on me because that was, like, the turtle soup, you know? So, I'm trying to figure out the difference between all those, so don't get confused. So what we've already taken was this high on the 5 minute. Back up into here is the next one. So you want to see the red candles acting as resistance and the blue candles acting as support. And you see how it's like coming back down so aggressively? That's usually what happens after my TPs get hit. So I don't know. It could have been a turtle soup. We shall see. So it's back down, touching this old TP. Like I said, you still have this volume imbalance. You have all of this that it, has to retrace down into. You have to give it leeway, especially after if you've taken a high. Just be careful. Like holding can give a lot of anxiety because especially like depending on what skill level you're in. Dropping names. ICT. He knows when it's good to hold, when it's not good to hold, but he also takes partials, pay the trader, right? Yeah. So let's see, like, will it continue? Ooh, it just gapped down low. Dang, what that means, Sway? What that means, Sway? See? This is the last line, like, gotta take what you can get. Cause yeah, I'm really good at catching those turtle soups up and then it can like just bleed down later. So gotta pay the trader, move your stop loss, protect yourself, and keep your eyes on the tape. So I think we have made it. It left another fair value gap right here. So we have made it back down all the way. See, that always happens to me every time. Every single time. So now let's see. It's back to where we came from. Back in this box. It didn't respect it this time. This one. Back down. So after it took this TP, took that one, came all the way back down, broke this low. I told you don't want to see no lows broken. That is what you don't want to see. Let me see on the higher time frame. coming down aggressively. There we go. Chop. Okay. Okay. Want to come down to the bottom of the box. Now what? So the fact that we retraced all the way back down could have been just another liquidity grab to push it back up. But obviously, you don't like to see that after it's taken out a high because it could just be a turtle soup. So be mindful. Protect yourself. It didn't go down here, though, which is where I thought it was going to go if it was going to take a low. So we filled this purple box completely. Let's see if it's going to push back up. If it doesn't, then that means this little run up wasn't a true bullish run. It was just like a liquidity sweep. Oh, let me find out. You want to push back up. So next one, that's a volume imbalance. This is the high that it just made. So you want to see that high taken. If it continues, because we also have a volume imbalance there for the bears to take out these lows and then get it go. So yeah, gotta see a push. If it's bear, if it's bullish, if it's that's not looking too bad. That's not looking too good either. Just nasty. Nasty. Okay, let's see. Is it just chopping? Or is it for real? About to be 9 o'clock. We still have opening bell. Maybe that'll give us some more volume also. At 9:30 New York time. Gotta open up these blinds for natural light. But I'm so like zoomed in. I don't want to take my eyes off of it for 1 minute. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Push with some volatility. Push. Keep pushing. Push it. So you want to see it keep pushing. Like you don't want to see this bullish candle act as resistance. You know? If we're bulls, you want to see it just keep pushing through. If we're bears, oh, see. Oh, okay. What was that? If we're bears, then it's going to act as resistance. Come on. What you want to do? Working inside this volume imbalance right here. So let's see. I'm going to make these a little faded. Those are previous TPs or partials that were taken. Or TPs, whatever. We're not taking trades around here for real anyways. Yeah. You would want to see like, yeah, this is acting as resistance, Brody. You gotta like can't get too anxious though, because these candles can wick around. You just gotta wait for the closes. That's something else that you gotta be mindful of, especially being on the 1 minute. Took out that high. I'm telling you. I have this saying like every time you take out a high, it has every right to go down. And that's exactly what you see here. Like we took out 1, 2, 3, 4 highs, and it. And so holding through that can be like super nerve-ridden. I don't know. The word I'm looking for. Nervousing. No, that's not it. Nerve-wracking. That's gonna bug me. I think it's because I'm too focused on price right now. Okay, so now that we have a red candle, you would like to see, like, red, if you're going to be bullish, like, it's always a tug of war. Like, if you're going to be bullish, you want to see the red candle support you up and pass by the blue candle so it doesn't push you down. If you're bearish, the opposite. So, got to get through this candle. I wonder if some people entered on that drop. Nobody right now should be entering on nothing because we're not doing that. This is not a signal service. No liability, disclaimer of risk, all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, you just want to keep seeing price spool higher if it's gonna go higher, This little volume imbalance. Little inefficiency right there. Start to gotta pay attention to your PD arrays. Should send it higher to take out this high. This is a sell side taken. This is ultimate TP up there. We have that one. After that, see, how high will it go? That's always my question. We have this gap, the new day opening gap. So, I personally, if I was in a trade, I don't know if I'll have the goals to hold way up there. If I had more lots, like higher lots where I can take like partials after every high, then, because like I said, every time it goes above a high, like it has every right to go down if it wants to, So, yeah, I don't know. I think this parent swing is enough for me here to here. Not parent swing because we're only on the 15-minute, not the daily. If we could take that external range liquidity, that's cool. Trying to take it all the way up there. One day, I pray I get to that level because that's like beast mode. That's like trusting your bias, trusting your analysis, being confident, like I love that. That's where I want to get to. But def not there yet. Just being real. But that's where I want to get to. So what do we have here? We had that. That's looking pretty nice. I just get so much anxiety when it takes out a high if you're bullish. Because it could be a turtle soup, man. It could be a turtle soup. Ooh. Can I keep spooling higher? It's 9 o'clock. 30 more minutes to the opening bell. What have we done so far? Came up. Boom, boom, boom. Came down. Boom, boom, boom. Came down. Came back up. Okay. Let's see. Are we still choppy? Like, are we still in the chop? See, this could be manipulation. Making people think it's going to go up just to keep going down to the sell side here. That could be manipulation. Took out that high back in this 15-minute box. Yeah. Gotta be mindful. The hour just opened. Let me take some of this off really quick. Came down. See, yeah, this is the next hour high. So this candle closed. That was the 8 o'clock candle that we came on. So that's also the reason probably why that it came all the way back down too, because it was the close. We want to see that high taken next. What level is that? 40, 69. Let me put my drawings back on. It just gives me like a steering wheel. That's good though. We like to see this. This volume and balance. Might come back to that later. But now we're back up to where we, had that sell off from. So that's also another thing that makes me nervous. Getting back to where we came from, but we came a long way. Like, this drop off was intense. I thought it could have easily came all the way down there. Like, it respected this, came back up, bodies, just to bring us back up to here. So we shall see. Oh, it's filling in that volume imbalance. Will it go up? Counting on my body. Oh, wow. Nice. Ooh. Don't let these two lines make a chop. Like, that's what I don't want to see. I swear sometimes I feel like when I put a lines on it, like, obviously I'm nobody, so like I know I'm not controlling the market at all. But like I swear I be getting like trapped. My lines be hitting. So we just want to see it take out the high that it already made. Reach for this high. How many? It's 2 pips away. Doom, doom, doom. Dang, why'd I do that song? That sound. This is the next one up here. Ooh, see? When it starts to do this, I don't like that. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that makes me feel like it's setting up for something, you know? I hate it when price does that. Uh-oh, see? We came back up to this high where we took TP. Then it started chopping around up in there. I don't like that. 15-minute. Yeah. Hour. Because if this closes down, then this technically is a swing. This high that we took TP on, or partials, whatever. That could end up being a swing to send it down. If this doesn't close above that previous hour candle. So choppy. Low, this is a high resistance liquidity run. I'll tell you that. Okay. Pushed in. Let me just calm down. I be trying to you can't expect too much from the market, especially XPX. Like, that whole be slow in a bit. But yeah, you just gotta read the tape. Is it taking higher highs? Is it taking lower lows? Is it being choppy? Is it respecting one side more than the other? Just as long as you keep coming back to that rational, because it's only 2 things it can do: go up or go down. That's it. As long as you can come back to that and center yourself, that's a really good way for me to maintain my anxiety or my anxiousness. Just come back to logic. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. It's not about being right or wrong. It's not about it's obviously it's about making money, but we're not trading right now, so it shouldn't be that for you guys. Yeah, so just try to center yourself. If you feel yourself getting wound up, just Okay, so we broke out of this a little bit. So let's see if we can take that 1 hour high. Oh, you know what I didn't do today? Dang. We gotta look at the DXY. What? Why didn't nobody say that? Y'all probably did. I haven't checked anything. The DXY will tell us. Oh, wow. Look at that. So if the DXY is going down, you can expect like our indices to go up. So that gives me a little more confidence. Dang, I wish I would have been checked on that. That's too funny. Okay, 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 okay. Ding, 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 ding. Bell, not or opening bell, but ding, ding, ding that it reached back above this blue line. Ah, see, every time it goes above a high. What is this blue line? Where did that come from? 15 minutes? See. Okay. I don't want to miss it. That going over that peach line right here. See, this is where we came in at, right? So when we came on the stream, it was like 8 o'clock. It came down here, didn't really take that low. And then it broke up, left the fair value gap behind, went up even higher, took out these highs, came back down. That was intense. But as you can see, it came just back down to this same box, came back out, retested it. It's been really choppy, trying to make its way back up, which I wouldn't like to see, I want to see like candles. Like, see, and we just went back up again, fell short of it. So like, it just has to rank it up there for me. And if it doesn't, then it makes me not as confident. But I liked how that DXY was looking. That DXY was looking pretty nice. Oh, and you know what else we would check on? We would also check on like NAS. Is it going higher? Is it taking out highs, which looks pretty good? Then you check on Dow. It took out its highs, so DXY bleeding out. So I don't know. Those are benchmarks. Obviously, it just matters what the market that you're actually doing on. You can use those for like guidance. But like, you have to keep your eye on the pair you're on too. And like, if you have other screens, put them on other screens just so they're like in your forefront as a benchmark. But I'm liking it so far. I don't like how freaking high resistance it was to get to this freaking high. But I mean, as long as it's going higher and taking out highs, that's all that matters. Next one will be up there. So I'm like, are you gonna go or not? Like, talk about a high resistance. And this one is the parent. Where did this line come from? I gotta rewatch the video because I'm not seeing where is that a. Oh, hey guys. We just hit the peach line. Yeah. Another one. So we got 1, 2, 3 so far. 3 so far. At this point, like, it can be mentally draining, especially going through all of this. Like, every time it takes out a high, I naturally get anxiety because it has every right to come around if it come back down if it wanted to. So, and you see what happened last time. So if it does that through all this, then it's like, you know what, forget you, man. Like, I'm done because I went through too much to try to get up to this point for it to just down, you know, like that's messed up. That's messed up. So this is previous sell side taken. Let's go back out, see where did that come from. See, that's what I don't want to see if I'm bullish. Like, what time is it? 9:13. See, that's not fair. That should tell you something. I don't know. It should tell you something though, because we went through all of that to get up to this point, just for it to down like that. Like that's foul. Let's see where this previous sell side taken. Oh, that came from way. That came from way over here on the way down. I don't know if that's gonna show any type of like road bump or speed block for us going higher to get to this TP. Oh, look at these guys. Look at those. I'm gonna move this Scion line just because I don't remember where it came from. But now I know these were equal highs. That was definitely equal highs. I wonder if that's why this fell short of it. I don't know. I just want to see it keep pushing. I want to see it push through this line, that line, all the way up to. So we took out that high on the 1 hour. That's cool. All the way up to this parent swing. I'm gonna make this like green and bold, because that's the parent swing on the 15-minute that we're working in. You know, like we're in a deep. If we were selling, we are in a deep like premium. So tough out here if it is sells. If it is buy, then like we want to see it get broken up over that. But it's not looking like it. Ooh, look at that bleed back down. Not fair. I feel like that's be what taking people out. What time is it? 9:15. New 15-minute candle just opened. See, here we go. See. What's that? What's that and why? What is that and why? Why it just took out this high. Remember I told you every time it takes out a high, it has every right to go down. 15-minute, we got news 9:30 candle coming out. So all of this that we've been doing could have been manipulation. Making people think it's going to go higher just for opening a bell to like send it down. So that's why you got to be nimble in these type of conditions. Yeah, definitely take your partials when you can, take your profits when you can, because it can turn on you at any time. Keep your eyes on tape. Gotta read the tape. Is it breaking higher? Is it breaking lower? It made a new high, so now we want to see that high getting taken. And this is a big bull line. I'm gonna make it checkered. Like that's the finish line. And then watch, as soon as we reach our finish line, the market's just gonna just it's just gonna go all the way up to here. All the way up. Eat up all of this. Eat up all of this. Eat up all of that. And then we're gonna be like, dang, our finish line was back here. But as long as like you get a read on price, like I feel like that's the biggest, like money will come later. You know, you'll be able to hold longer later, like have more confidence to hold, you know, so don't be too hard on yourself. Just be content with enough. So DXY. See, look, this is going to its gap. What's NAS doing? NAS took out its high. Dow taking out its high. So let's see. We'll see. Oops. Okay, so sorry, got distracted. My roommate's being loud. Sorry if you can hear him. So we just got back up to here. Such like high resistance run. I'm like, can we just go already? There we go. Thanks. Okay, guys, so we pulling up on another influential high. This green line came from a 5-minute and a 15-minute and a 1 hour. So, yeah. It's getting pretty real. 10 more minutes to opening bell. How far are we from the finishing line? Because I just can't wait till it's over. Honestly, I just can't wait till it's over. Ugh. I gotta move this out the way because this is distracting me. There we go. There we go. Did it cross or did it gap up there? What? What was that? Does that count as a yeah? Another one? It's so hard to tell. What is that? Did it make it? 41. So this line is at 41. I mean 4071. This high came in at 4071. So yep, that was another one. And of course, look at this comeback. This is what I be talking about. Every time it takes out a high, it has every right to go down. What's this? High comes in at 4071.1. This high came in at 4071. That can't get more equal than equal highs. Not even relatively equal highs. Those are the same. So, golly. See, as soon as we get closer and closer to like the finish line, I get more and more anxiety. So I gotta reel it back in. Just because I feel like no, it like you could get like so close. And then look at that shit, man. Let me make this orange. This means volume and balance. Let me make that a little more precise. Okay, that's on the 5-minute, 15-minute. It's not there. 1 hour is not there, so it's a 5-minute one. What does it look like on the 1 hour? I mean, 1 minute. Yep, volume and balance. All right, so we shall see, man. Okay, so we just took out that high or made equal highs. 4071, 4071. So it didn't quite take it out though. And I don't like how it's pulling all the way back down again. Like that's what I think like we should write that in our journals. Like it takes so long, so much back and forth chop just to get to like where we want it to be. And then as soon as it gets there, it pulls away. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that for real? Is that just like sweep people out? Is that I'm gonna take note of that. Let me write that down. Cause I'm probably gonna ask my mentor, like, what's up with that? What that mean? Yeah. I wanna know what's up with that. I wanna know what's up with that. Oh we got this 5-minute volume imbalance. Ooh, 7 minutes to opening bell. I personally don't like opening bell. That it starts to. I normally like to be done before opening bell, like TP's hit before opening bell. So yeah, we came a long way though. We did come a long way. I dubbed the pre-market session a success. We thought it was gonna go down here. It didn't. Stopped out, not that much. Let's see. Because remember, what was it? It was like, we was like, okay, if it goes here to here, that was 2. So I was about 3 handles. Got stopped out, hypothetically. Took that high, came back down, respected this, broke up, came all the way back down, respected it again, and then worked its way. Like, look at all of this. I just hate that. Worked its way up. We took out 1, 2, made equal highs. So we've taken a couple TPs already. So I dub the another success. Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching price. I just opening bell's about to come. I just know it could start gyrating, getting really animated, which some people love. I don't want to have my money in it when it doesn't, like, because especially for the first 30 minutes, it can just start chopping around too. And whipsaw. Okay, we just took out those relatively equal highs. That's another one. Anybody keeping count? How many TPs have we taken so far? 1, 2, 3-ish, 4-ish. Finish line coming on up. We got this other volume imbalance. Where did that come from? See how, like, you be seeing stuff, like, later? Like, I swear I've been looking at these same charts. I've been looking at these same charts all morning. Where did that volume imbalance come from? Like, what? Yeah, so you gotta be careful because this could also be like an order block, you know? Okay, that's what I like to see. Say, fuck that shit. Disrespect it. Don't. Keep going. We're so close. Go on. We are so close to ultimate TP, guys. 1.5 pip. This is where, like, I would say, like, don't get greedy. You so close. You can close if you want, close partials. Like, I'm just proud that we got this far and that you guys were able to see it live. Like, that's all I care about. Like, I'm really proud of that. One day I pray, like, I can be in it and hold to that point too, like to ultimate TP. But when I get so close to here, I'd be like, what's an extra? And you got to remember, my lot sizes don't be that high. So, I'd be like, what's an extra $1? But one of these days it's going to be like, that's an extra $100. I gotta do my nails. Sorry if they look ratchet. But yeah, that's another $100. But as of right now, I just it gives me anxiety. Like, we just took out so many highs, like I didn't have no more partials to give. But yeah, I'm super proud, super happy. Yeah, man. Glad you guys were here to see it today. Without news, it took us a while to get there. Give me 1 second. No, not this morning. That's what you said. You stink. Whatever. You about to leave yourself? Well, I closed it. I don't know if it's See what you did to me, man. See what you've done to me. This? Yeah. Come on. And it's It's a good day, man. And the sun's out. I love it when the sun comes out. Ooh, wee. See? I'm back. Oh, hey guys, sorry. Wow, I leave for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And I come back to this. But I told you, this volume imbalance that popped out of nowhere, that was like the creator telling me, like, yo, take your shit. Don't be greedy. Like, it got really close to my ultimate TP. But, yeah, no, I had to take that home. I'm so proud. That was not trading advice. Tune in to my Twitter, and this live will be saved. It's being recorded. I will put it on my YouTube. I will possibly post on my TikTok for the AM session. I didn't take any really screenshots though, because I've been doing it live, and my phone's charging. Oh, we are at 93%. Ooh wee, look at that. Okay, so now that opening bell's about to happen, like I said, everything that we've done up until this point could have been manipulation to get people thinking they're going higher. Opening bell can come and take everybody's stop losses, just to continue higher. Like, look at this bleed. Look at that volume imbalance that came out of nowhere. Like, look at the respect on that. I'm so glad I saw that before it was too late. Opening bell. Opening bell. Let me drop down to the tape. Oh, look at that. Bleeding. Bleeding. Bleeder. Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage. So we got to expand this out. So you got to remember where this came from. This came from the higher time frame, from the parent swing. Remember, from this high to that low on the 15-minute. So it came all the way back up to this, which could have possibly been a bearish order block equal or coupled with a volume imbalance, coupled with a fair value gap. So, like, I'm not surprised right now to see this pullback. Glad we took partials here, and then preferably close it all, because like I said, I'm not that greedy. Yeah. So could come back, like, and then if it is, look at that. If it is bullish, this is what we do want to see. We want to see it respect that, You just got to keep, this is why I be so, like, intimidated to delete my stuff, because we cut through candles around here. Remember those lows I was talking about? Sweep them lows. Yep. So this is why I like to get in and get out before opening bell. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because everything else before that point could be manipulation. Took all those highs just to swing it lower. I really want Michael, my mentor, to talk about, like, I'm going to tweet him too. Like, what does it mean, like, when you see, like, a really high resistance going to, like, your favor, and then every time, like, it takes out one of your highs, it pulls back. Like, I feel like he talked about that once before, though. What's this? We gotta pull that out too. We cut through candles round chill. Man, this is going so well, guys. I've been having a great time doing this live with you. Seeing a lot. I feel like talking it through, helps me think too, and keep my eyes on price. And, like, it actually tells me, instead of like enforcing my will on it, just like reading tape. And then also having, like, mad good entries too, because just imagine, like, where did we begin? I forgot. Oh yeah, we were right here. Low key, probably shouldn't even. The reason why we took that first quote unquote L is because of this drop here. Because it came in here, respected it, but the fact that it dropped down here made me think that it was gonna go lower, especially because we've been taking sell sides, like, forever now, since, like, yesterday. And so, but once it broke higher here, broke that fair value gap, broke that high, that was like switch gears. That's like when you're not married to one setup, And when I first came on it, like I said, okay, here's the new gap opening that it can be drawn to, but you never know when it's going to be drawn to, right? It could have took out the low, then go there. So you just got to be mindful. And so once it took that, respected that, broke up high, that was such a nice reaction, guys. Came back down, respected the bottom of that, went back up again. Not easily, I might add. Y'all remember that. That was a lot. Then it got super close to ultimate TP. Came into this volume imbalance right before 9:30. 9:30 opened. But look at that. Look at that. How it respected the bottom of this. Do y'all remember where this box came from? Anybody? Where did we get this box from? Okay, we got this box from the 5-minute fair value gap after it broke structure. Okay. This is beautiful. Oh, I could watch this all day. So, wow. Look at that. Look at that. I like how it's pulling back up. Still be mindful, though, because now that it's opening bell, this could have been the move, like, for the sells, and it's coming back up. So you want to see it, now that we got volatility, you want to see it, like, push through all of this. We shouldn't have to go through none of this struggle no more. Like, we already been through the struggle. We don't want to go through the struggle no more. Yes. I might have to fuck with the opening bell because I really do like the volatility when it's going my way. I've been on the wrong side of the fence and that shit's scary. And then you also remember, like, I'd be early. As you guys saw, I was super early. Like, we could have waited. We didn't even have to go through all of this struggle, you know? We could have waited to opening bell, entered, and then reached ultimate TP. Look at that. Look at that. In how many minutes? 4 minutes. Ultimate TP hit. And we were going through the ringer. We took a hypothetical L, came back down. We went through the ringer. We were, for how long? For an hour and 4 minutes. Just for opening bell to come. Basically give us our same entry. And then, you see, like, the volatility is nice if you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, if you're not confident, if you're not trusting your bias, that shit can be scary. Yeah, but look, okay, so let me move this line to right there. So we just took another high. That's what you like to see, highs being broken, previous lows not being broken. But this is the first 30 minutes of every time it takes out a high, like, I really need to ask him that. Like, I got to figure out how I'm going to phrase my question. So, like, if you're bullish and every time it takes out a high, it works so hard to take out a high, but then once it does take out a high, it quickly comes back on you. Or not on you, but quickly retraces or whatever. See, I got to figure out how I'm going to word that question so you can understand what I'm talking about. What does that mean? Like, does that not mean anything? Like, am I creating something that doesn't even matter? Or does that mean something, Thus far, it hasn't meant anything, but I don't like to think like that's always going to be the case, Unless he tells me. So I'm going to fade this green line out because that's another TP taken. Yeah, it was really good this morning. Even through all this chop, I feel like we were still able to read price. Look, really, since 8 o'clock this morning, which was 7:30, 7:45, literally right here. Where have we gone? Nowhere. We haven't gone anywhere. So, like, really all it's done was come back in this parent run to this order block. And so it could be reaching for this sell side liquidity now. Now that the markets are open, it could be drawn towards that liquidity now. And everything that we saw pre-market was a manipulation. Only time will tell. My mentor says, give it the first 30 minutes. Whew. Give it the first 30. Oh, this is why. This is why I'm good on trading opening bell. I'd rather read the tape with y'all because too much for me. Because, like, you see how we took a high. Remember, like I tell you, this is just something I created. I don't know, like, I'm not saying my mentor taught me this. This is something that I, you know, seen from watching price, so don't take it like the golden rule. But every time it takes out a high, if you're bullish, it has every right to go down. So you partial at every high if you can. Shit, don't. You can try to protect yourself if you're not worried about like, oh, being right. Definitely protect yourself. Move your stop loss, but obviously, if we would have moved our stop loss, because originally stop loss down here, TP up there. If we would have moved our stop loss to here, once this move happened, we would have got taken out. If we would have moved our stop loss here or here, once we reached up here, would have got taken out. But notice how this low still hasn't gotten touched yet. So I don't know, pay the trader whenever you can. Protect yourself, risk manage, because holding on could ultimately, come back on you. So it's your discretionary. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautifulness. I'm about to bold this because I am so grateful. This volume imbalance came out of nowhere. Did y'all saw how I saw it? I was like, whoa, what? Where did this volume imbalance come from? Because that could have been the play. That could have been the play, like for the day. It could have been. Like, as soon as it hit it twice, come down. And then what if it does goes to sell side liquidity now? Look at that. About to take out these lows. Look at that. Look at that. That could have been it. Go to that sell side liquidity that it's been reaching for. We shall see. Now that it's 9:30, we wait for the first 30 minutes. I think he said to like 9:55. 9:55, and then there's a macro that comes in at like 10. That's nice though. So at this point, ooh, look at them lows taken. So it did not respect our box anymore. It did not respect this box anymore. So it just took this low, or made a relatively equal low now. So this volume imbalance, wow. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't. Ooh, wee. Because that would have been nasty. I would have been sick. No, I wouldn't have. Can't be afraid. Can't be afraid. Cannot be afraid. But look, okay, so now, right, we went up there, so close. Then we came all the way down here, took these lows. It could easily go back up now. Like, that's what it is meaning to be like choppy, chop, 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 chop. But if you look back at the parent swing from this low to this high, this fair value gap all up in here, it pierced it out into this order block. Could be coming down for this one right here too, man. So I'm about to turn this to purple because I am no longer in a trade. You guys shouldn't have been in a trade, like, ever, because this ain't that. But this is to illustrate the parent swing. This is the range that we're working in right now. Not parent swing. I keep saying that. Parent swing to the 15-minute. And if you like cut this into equilibrium, price is currently, you want to sell at a premium, buy at a discount, and target external range liquidity, whichever side of the fence you are on. Determining where the market is going to pull, determining where, oh yeah, see, I turned off the light, got some natural light in finally. You want to see the draw on liquidity. Yeah. Which liquidity pool are we reaching for? So thus far, we've been trying to pull back up into this new day opening gap. But this week, we've been pulling lower, especially from yesterday. But that could be the narrative. Like, people have been selling all day yesterday, ranking their Stop loss is lower. So it could want to go up and take it, but it is Friday. We don't have any news. So it may just want to reach its ultimate target, which what we said was this. So that's the next sell side liquidity. The next buy side liquidity is this new day opening gap. So I wish I could tell you I'm not that well versed like my mentor. He knows. He can tell. He can like read the charts and be like, nah, this is the drawn liquidity. And then I be saying, but why not this one? So the best I can do is like read tape and like see where is it pulling. You know, like what is it respecting? Which PD arrays is it respecting? Which side is it not respecting? Are highs being taken or are lows being taken? So, and as of right now, tape is telling me, I don't know. This box that we've been working in all day, right? The bodies tell the stories, wicks do the damage. So it's just, where have we gone? Since this morning at 2:35 till 3:35, we have not gone anywhere. We took out this high, which is cool. Got super close to taking out that high, but we didn't. Ran into a volume imbalance potential order block and gave this mad reaction lower. So yeah, it's going down. Okay, I can see it now. Because it's not respecting any of the bullish PD arrays, right? You see that now, right? Look at how it came back up right there, touched it, came back down. This previous box that we bought off of, it used as resistance. So it respected that, came back down, touched this outside of the box, came down. Yep. So it took them lows. This one next. This one, then this one. So that tells me something. That's the difference. That's the difference between you guys saw a high resistance liquidity run and now high resistance liquidity run, and this is definitely the low resistance liquidity run. And something was telling me, like, it was working really hard, and I kept saying that. So I'm definitely going to ask my teacher. But I could tell, I'm like, it's working really hard to get up there. You know what I mean? And every time we took a high, you saw how fast it came back on us, right? Like, so it's been selling all day. It just took that low. Look how easy that was for it to take it too. That volume imbalance was the one, y'all. That was the one. 17 pips. That's beautiful. Remember how I told you I'd be early? So that sell that I took earlier trying to target this low, I was early. I didn't wait long enough for buy side to be taken. And then after buy side got taken, boom, boom, boom. This ultimate 5-minute buy into this 3-minute volume imbalance, took out that low. The same low we were targeting first. And that always happens to me. I get on the charts, I see, like, okay, I wanted to go here. But because of time, because it's always time and price, time being first, I was early. So I had to switch my bias. Not my bias, sorry. If I wanted to catch a move, I had to switch for the time being, caught some buy side liquidity, which was super dangerous. Y'all saw how much of a resistance it was, high resistance. Soon as opening bell came and we got some momentum, we got gyrating, right? So let's see, let's recap now. Okay, so we were on this side when it broke down. What time? It broke up, came back down, broke down. So I came into the markets at 8 o'clock. I saw this breakdown and I was like, yes, I want to see it target this low. We've been selling, right? It's this sell side liquidity still open right here. I was like, okay, boom, let's do it. Didn't give it. It broke a high. So I'm like, when you're an intraday trader, I'm not a day trader, I'm not a long-term swing trader, you got to like be more nimble. So like, yeah, it could possibly reach this low. It's just not right now. And that's something that I had to work on. So look, price coming back up. Watch this volume imbalance. Yep. And so price, it was doing a very like high resistance liquidity run, went to Got super close, but it didn't break it. It didn't break it. That's another tip off. It did not break it. Came down. Opening bell sent it up one more time back into that volume imbalance and broke down again. And so that was beautiful. So I'm going to take off that line. That line. Those are OTPs. Notice how this previous sell side liquidity also kind of, didn't quite get respected as much, but this was an OTP too. So look at all that buy side that we had taken. That gave, the market makers enough power to now take out everybody's stop loss. So we broke down, came back up, fair value gap, respected, broke down again, came back up into that volume imbalance that I mentioned just a few seconds ago, came back down. This is the run you want to see. This is what you would want to see, how quickly it's going. Don't you guys love that? Since it came to entry, to TP, and it's only been 16 minutes. That's why you wait for opening bell also. I'm working to that point where I can have the confidence, have the knowledge, and the lot sizes to wait from opening bell, because this is my analysis. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see it get down to this low, then this low. That's what I had said. This was my first, when I remember, if y'all wasn't here, I'm going to post a video on YouTube. This was the first one that I wanted to see. Came in at 8 o'clock. I wanted to see it start from 8 o'clock, 8:22. Talk about being early, right? But I was like, I want to see it get down to here. That's about 10 pips. Boom. Got there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was just early. Came into this fair value gap, about to hit it again. Walking price down, man. Boom. Next draw on liquidity, this red one. So now we just took out our parent swing low, right? If the true draw on liquidity is this sell side liquidity, which came from this 1 hour low, which is also last week Friday's low, then it's going to keep going down. And it's going to be respecting. And it's going to be low resistance. Then this parent swing, this 15-minute swing, after it did just take external range liquidity, it shouldn't hold too much of a problem. Even though we did just the same as with highs, like every high that gets taken, it has every right to go down. Every low that gets taken has every right to go up. It works both ways. So as of right now, TP has been hit. If this is a true draw on liquidity, you can have a runner going to get there. Just make sure that, again, your P arrays for sells is being respected. And as of right now, it is. If it breaks the short-term high, then I would question it. This is beautiful. Man, I learned a lot today. I hope you guys learned a lot today also. This right here, even though it was constantly pumping up to where we wanted to see it get, I was just not rocking with it. I was just not enjoying how easy it was for it to go down every time, But then, look at this. Every time a low was broken, it wasn't super easy to go all the way back up. You see what I mean? That's respect. That's what I like to see. That means you on the right side, in my opinion. I gotta ask my teacher, but that's what it's looking like for me. We just broke through that. Next one here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thumbs up, follow me, like it, follow me. I don't know what people be saying, but yeah, if y'all like this. We walked it all the way. We read tape starting from 8 o'clock. Told you about this, was anticipating it to go lower, which I ended up being right overall. I was just early. I have that in my journal so much, which probably should tell me something. Maybe I shouldn't try to enter until after opening bell. I just be this volatility. Look at the volatility. It reached TP in 16 minutes. I low-key no, but then I don't like it. I don't like the high resistance run. So I don't know. I'm growing as a trader for myself. I'm going to keep learning and growing because, yeah, this was beautiful. Came in right here at 9:26, 4 minutes before opening bell. Took out all those, came back up one more time before it ripped off. TP hit. Now sell side liquidity that it was drawing to. Almost there. Hit. That's beautiful. And you got to remember, where did this come from? It came from this morning when we woke up. We saw this price run from this high to this low. Came back up. Went down. Didn't take this low. So came back up one more time. Took out that, what's this, London's high. So the buy side from London. Buy side liquidity from London swept that. Let me, y'all can't see. I got too much on my chart right now. This is the buy side from London. Faked people out, thinking that it's going to go higher, which it did. I'm not trying to it did go higher a little bit, but for how high? About 14 pips. Just to sweep this liquidity into this bearish order block. Man, look at the bodies. Look at the bodies. Respect. Then took out that low. So that's why when I first got on the charts, I had saw this. I did want to see it go lower. It wasn't giving it to me at the time that I was trading. That's what the risk of being an intraday trader. You kind of just got to go with it. But if I was like a day trader, maybe I would have waited to enter. But I like to be out of the market before this happens. But this is when I'm not expecting this volatility. I mean, I am expecting this volatility. I'm not surprised. This is what you want to see when opening bell happens. So look, sell side hit. Sell side hit. So that was the draw on liquidity. In my head, that makes it even more apparent why we were getting that much feedback every time we took out a high. So I like that. So this purple line is purple box is a previous fair value gap that was respected with a wick. So now I guess maybe we just need a body to get through that hole. We are now in discount of the price move from here to here. So yeah, you want to start offloading because it could just get to here and then flip all the way back up and eat. But yeah, so that draw on liquidity. Next draw on liquidity would be this one. We did just enter in this box though, so be mindful. I am very content and happy. I like that. That was very nice. Oops. So we just touched this box. Don't be surprised if we get a pull back into all of this that we just came from. That was beautiful. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. That was my morning analysis. It worked out pretty smoothly. I can definitely start clearing some of this up though. This low. I'd be so timid to delete. I know I could delete that though. I'm keeping this. I'm gonna extend this out. Somebody calling me? No. Oh, my phone charged though. I know that. Yeah. So yep, we can see a pullback now. The question always is by how much. We did, in my opinion, we hit my TP. Like this sell side liquidity. That's what I thought it was drawing to when I first got on the charts. Because I'm an intraday trader, I was too early. So, or scalper. I don't even know the titles. Meaning I get in, get out during my sessions on what I choose when I choose the trade. So still came out blue for the day. So I'm happy with that. And my analysis came out. I feel like I really read the tape. So I just got a smile on my face. And the sun's out. It's Friday. We gonna come back next week. Like, I really got it. I really got it. I'm really geeked. Let me start to delete some more stuff. What I need to delete though is like all this stuff from up here from yesterday. Look at that. Gee, Wally. Okay. So let's do this together. Let's delete some stuff together. So, because all these are previous moves. We got to start on the 4-hour because that's where a lot of my analysis comes from. So this purple box, I think we can finally delete. It had a fair value gap, came back up, balanced it, came back up, took buy side liquidity, came back down, traded through. So that's balanced. That's completely balanced. This is completely balanced. Oh, I didn't explain why. So this came from this 1 hour, came up, wicked all in through that, came back up through it, came back down through it. So that's balanced. This line, oh, this line came from the daily though. Let me see. Ugh. Can't even see. So that came from the daily fair value gap right here. It was respected a few times, traded back through it. So we traded up through it and back down through it. I think I can delete it now. I think I can delete it now. This line, it played its part. This line, doing some spring cleaning. I'm keeping these. What is in this area? This is too much. What's this? All this up here. Those are relatively equal highs. Like, I'm about to delete that. What's this? Order block from the 5, a bearish order block from a 5-minute. That was nice. Oh, that was nice. Do I want it? Where did it come from? A 1 hour? Consequential encroachment. No, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it, y'all. It played it. It did its job. It did its job. Can't be a hoarder. Can't be a hoarder. This is the new week opening, new day opening gap. What day was that? We don't need that. New day opening gap. You know how many new day opening gaps we have since Wednesday is Friday? I can delete that. Delete. What else? Clean up some of this price action so I can see it. Man, had too much buy side taken. I think we can delete that. Because it took the buy side, came back up. Yeah, we can delete this buy side. The buy side still in place is up here, right here. I'm gonna extend this out though. I'm not deleting that. Not deleting that. This fair value gap, traded through it, came back up, acted as resistance. That was nice. That was nice. It did its job. So I'm gonna delete that. What's this? Is that text? What was that? Am I tripping? Y'all saw it. What is this? What text is this? I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so oh, look at price. Told y'all it was gonna pull back up. Sorry, got a little distracted with my spring cleaning. So we pulled back up. We want to see if it's gonna continue to go down. We want to see some respect, either here, which is doing into this fair value gap. Did we take out a high? No, we haven't. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I want to see it respect that. Y'all remember where this box came from, right? That box is a previous fair value gap from the sell side liquidity that we were working on. So show some respect. So now that we took out this low here, we have a new parent swing, right? We just made a new low. So this would have to get moved down here. This is basically the same. Basically the same. That makes me think. Basically the same. That sounds like relatively equal highs. Are those after it took sell side liquidity? Is that where you want to draw it now too? It just took that sell side liquidity, that last liquidity. Is that where I want to pull up to now? See, when you talk things through, it kind of like opens your eyes. I like that. That's why I really enjoy this. This is great. We got 10-10 coming up, macro kicking in. We just took sell side liquidity. So, like I told y'all before, every time it takes a low, it has every right to go up if it wants to. It didn't respect this. Dang. That's beautiful too. But I don't think it just broke market structure. Shift. Oh, it shifted here and here. But I like that one being taken. That's the real one. So if it's bullish, it could trade down back in here and get those highs. See? And that's another reason why I don't like trading right after opening bell too. Because like, yeah, we just got this great ass move, right? Like, don't be greedy. Like, you had, like, let's say you would have entered from here on this first confirmation, right? You would have got about 14, 15 pips. So take your profits, you know. But if you were holding on, wanting it to go lower, you could get caught into this sweep right here. It could be a turtle soup to send it bullish, draw up into this new day opening gap. Right? That's the new day opening gap. Where did that come from? Oh, yeah. Previous volume imbalance, new day opening. Yeah. Last line of defense would be this volume imbalance right in here for the bearish PD arrays. If you want to keep it, see it keep going down, it's gonna have to respect this. You're in a fair value gap right now. Inside the new parent swing from here to here. Yeah, I'm not in a trade. Like, this is when I watch price. I'm really content with my trade today. Y'all shouldn't have traded because this ain't no signal service. And it's about time I get off work. I normally be done around 10:30, 11 o'clock before lunch. Because that's when lunch comes. And then New York too. I normally, so I go study. I go to the library and study. I study my mentor, what he teaches, you know, just so I can get better. I study for like 2-3 hours. And within that time, like, I'm normally done like around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And that's when, you know, the PM session starts gyrating, you know, with the macro that comes in at 3 o'clock. So I haven't gone live for that. But yesterday, what I did get in a trade, and I was able to screenshot and watch it by myself, and that's what I posted to TikTok and my Instagram. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go live and tweet, you know, throughout the AM session, and then post the AM session live on my YouTube. Go study, because I gotta study. I gotta keep studying. I'm forever trying to improve. Go study for 2-3 hours, and then look at the charts for PM session. See if I see anything. I'll annotate it, take some screenshots, and then post it to my TikTok and my Instagram. And then do a daily recap at the end of the day, and then which is live on Twitch. And then I'll post that also to my YouTube. So I kind of like that. That sounds like a really good little play. Good little play. Good little play. Let me see. Let me make a call. Dang. I wonder if they know their phone off. Hold on. Okay, yep. They phone off. So, but now I know. Okay, look, it came back up at the bottom of our box that we've been working with all day. I like that it respected you. Wanted to see it like what is it called? Oh, y'all can't even see me. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That shows like, okay, good. It may be still being respected for the Bears. You want to see things previous support turn resistance, fair value gaps and such. And then also on the 15-minute, this could have even been a breaker. I don't even know. He has so many different names. It's like I'm working on identifying them and like putting a name to it also. Look at that. Boom. That's beautiful. Respect. So, but you also want to see what is it coming down into? Did it break any highs? Did it leave fair value gaps? And it did. It broke this high, left this fair value gap. That's why you got to have a bias and a narrative. If your bias was like, yo, I want to see this low taken, after it got taken, your bias is done. Or your narrative is done. Your narrative is done. Your bias can still be the same because your bias comes from the higher time frame. Narrative gives you a reason. So after that, your narrative is done. Be content with enough. Sit back and watch price now, because now a new narrative could be taking place. You know, it took that sell side liquidity. It possibly want to draw up now, take out these relatively equal highs. That's a whole new narrative. And so the whole new narrative could be like, it took out this high and that high, left the fair value gap behind, came back down, traded into a respected, now about to take out that high. So if you're an intraday trader, scalper, take your partials, pay yourself, because they could do anything. And it's about to be 10:10, or it is 10:11 now. We got some new macros coming in, man. I'm interested to see what that's gonna do. Like I said, I'm done for the day for the AM session with my personal trades, so I'm definitely not getting back in. That's discipline. Now is the time where I go get my yogurt, make some coffee, because I gotta go study. Yeah. Oh, but I want to see this play out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Respected. Traded back up and through that. You think do y'all think it's gonna go for these highs now? Huh? After it took the sell side? Or is it merely just retracing back up? Only time will tell. These hoes, high key equal. This is, what's the high on that? 73.4. This is 73.6. Relatively equal highs. That's a little suspect to me. Especially after taking sell side liquidity. Especially with this new day gap opening. Yo, but we don't have any more news. Like, oh, there was a 10 o'clock news. I didn't even realize. News is done. Like, it's Friday. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it just chop around. But no, look at how it's booming. That's beautiful. Let's go back down. Let's see. Let's go back to the first break of market structure. We broke market structure here, left a fair value gap. Also this one within that fair value gap. So I'm not surprised to see this reaction. We just took out this high. So that's another high. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 highs that's been taken. Yeah, man. Let's see if it'll reach for those relatively equal highs now. Or, oh, it's pulling back down. If it takes out, if it doesn't respect this, because that's the fair value gap, if it in a previous box we've been working with, that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to start calling these boxes, just in case if I'm not articulating the correct name for it. Like, he has fair value gaps, BISIs, SIBIs, breakers, mitigation blocks, rejection blocks, order blocks. Like, I need a vocab terminology to keep up with it all. But I see what he's saying, though. I may not be able to put the name on it, but I see what he's saying. So, this box. Don't ask me the name, because I might give it a name and he might come and shout me out later, be like, Trader Girl, that's not an order block. That's not a mitigation block. That is a rejection block. I'm like, okay, ICT. Okay, ICT. So I'm just going to call it this box that we've been working with. Look at how it respected it. About to take out this high. This is PD arrays for the bullish being respected. You have a few volume imbalances up in here. You have this right here. Be mindful of, which is also the top of our box. So, yeah, be mindful. I want to see if it's going to continue. So we just made a new parent run, right? So from this high to this low, let me put a fib on it. See if we're above equilibrium. Because if we are, that's a premium, and you want to sell in a premium. And here's equilibrium. We are in a premium. So last line of defense, if you are on buys, is right here. For sells, this is it. Like, you want to see it keep going down if you're targeting lower prices. Buys, you don't want to see. Yeah, this is the last line of defense on this candle right here to target up to there. Yeah, so we're gonna give that some more time. I am going to do some more spring cleaning. I don't know if I want to delete this just yet. That looks like it could still be fire. So that's go back. Where did that come from? That was a previous, I don't want to call it an order block, but this candle here, from its opening to its close, with the fair value gap, I might keep that hoe. Because that looks pretty sweet. This, I'm deleting. This was an old volume imbalance. What color is this? Yeah, orange. That's an old volume imbalance. I'm going to delete that. But this right here, might have to change the color, though. Because this was the highs from yesterday that I was trying to target to, or trying to see if like New York 2 will go up there. You guys can check it out on my TikTok. So I took a high, got really close, and I closed it, and then it had this major drop down. So I'm going to delete the Scion line, but I'm going to keep this box. What is it? Is it a breaker? Oh, from this candle on the 15-minute. So, okay, I'm going to keep that there. I'm deleting this. These are some other relatively equal highs, too. What's that? 41.35.0. Oh, no. 41.37. 41.37. And this one, 41.37 again. Those are equal highs too. So, oh, look at guys. Respected it. Respected it. If I was the sales, I would be nervous because y'all stop loss about to get hit. We still got this volume imbalance that sent price swinging first few times. Let me stretch this out a little bit more. It keeps getting in the way. There you go. Sweep it. Doop doo doo. Doop doo doo. Dang, so I be early all the time with both my analysis. I was early with the sells and I was early with the buys. But those are key points. I just got to find the right time. Those are the right prices, but you got to find the right time. Time and price, time and price. Here we go. So it finally reached my first analysis TP. Now it's about to reach my second analysis TP when we were going through the struggle up in here. That's beautiful. How long did it take for that? That's another low resistance liquidity run. 25 minutes for 25 pips. Beautiful, beautiful. Reached back up into that volume imbalance that we had saw. Wow. So took sell side liquidity into this 1 hour fair value gap. Previous fair value 4 hour? Yeah, 4 hour. Oof. Oof. After taking sell side liquidity, I am not surprised that it's pushing up now. Yeah, took sell side liquidity into this 4 hour fair value gap. We saw a break of market structure. If you like were really aggressive, you probably could have caught this, either in right here, or once it broke higher, this one, because it broke that high here, that high, this high, fair value gap. How many pips would that have been? Targeting the external range liquidity, that would have been another 14, 16 pips. So that's why you can make money on any side of the fence that you're on. You just got to know where it's pulling when you're trying to. Because as you saw, like, we target both of these areas this morning, right? And it hit both of those areas. So, yeah. Here it goes. Boom. Ultimate TP hit for the buy side. New day opening gap. Next draw. Next draw liquidity. Next draw. I could watch price all day and read price all day. Yeah. But no, this is like literally what I keep saying I like to see. Like, I do want to see like it get 8. Like, these big beefy candles, I want to see price come back and eat those big beefy candles. But this right here might pose a lot of annoyance to get all the way back up here. So the new day opening gap though, having some draw. This is the new week opening gap. Do I need to make that a different color? Did that look the same to y'all? Okay, anyways, back to spring cleaning. Keeping this. What else? What's this? What's this? Oh, yeah, no, all this can go away. This is the entry that my mentor was working on yesterday off of a breaker. Oh, but look, it probably served some damage. Nope. So delete, delete, delete. Those were all entry techniques. TP. That was a order block. that was an order block because he said it was an order block. Like I was with him at this time from like 9:15 all the way, I think, till it filled into this fair value gap. Price continued to go all the way up. I told you guys this on my YouTube. This though. Hold up, wait a minute. But since we got this new fair value gap on this side, I think I'm gonna delete it. Especially because all these are coming from the 5 minute. Like, 5 minute, you know, it's easier to delete it because they don't hold that much weight. Like, these were the equal lows, came down, ripped through that. So that's done. That's done. Okay. That's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. Because, man, oh, man, was it looking messy. It's like, take off that lipstick, shoddy. All that makeup. Take it off. I'm going to keep this. Because that's the first low is taken. So, yeah, especially because it's also with this. I think I might keep that. Ooh, high taken. Another high taken. This has been a very chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. But you definitely could have made money, though. As long as you closed and entered at the right times. Because this is not trending. Also take note of this. No news and Friday. How much have we... I haven't even moved the parent swing. Like, you're supposed to move the low to here, move the high to the new high, these ones. But I'm just going to leave them because that's the parent swing that I saw when I first got on the charts. And I really want to see, like, in this choppy day with no news, are we really going to, like, leave too much from it? Like, we swept both sides just now. So you can definitely make money in times like this. Like, as we've been doing, you just got to be very cautious, be very nimble. And it's Friday and there's no news. So don't bet your farm on it, and don't ask for too much from it. Let me see what else can I do. More spring cleaning, keeping that. All these down here is something that we've been working with though for this session, so I'm not going to delete those. But everything else, it looks a lot cleaner though, right guys? Not really. That's because we're not zoomed out. It's not that much lipstick until you get down to where current price action is. I feel like we cleaned it up a lot. Shoot. Let me look at the daily. Oof. But if you gotta do this, that means you got too much lipstick on. It looks like it's been failing though. So this low. Yep. Here's an order block. I don't know. I have a line right there. Huh? That's where I should have a line. Let's do it for sakes. Kick, laughs and giggles. I'm gonna do a box because the open and the high. Y'all, it's already 10:30. I need my yogurt. I'm hungry. That looks good. What color scheme do I have for order blocks? Quote unquote order blocks. Order blocks. Pink. Pink. That pink. This pink. Nope, that's red. Let's do pink. Lock it. And then you also want to note mean threshold. Does he do it from the wick to the bottom or just the body? That's something else you got to pay attention to. So if it was from wick to wick, that's mean threshold. If it was from body to body, that's mean threshold. Did it move that much? Let me see. Yeah, it did. So, I don't know. Yeah, still got a lot of lipstick on it. Definitely added more lipstick just now. I just like to be aware. Look at this gap. See that gap? That new day opening gap? That's even an opening on the daily chart too. So, yeah, man. We are now in a discount. You want to buy in a discount on the daily. As of right now, though, so we ate all this back up. We still got all of this. If it wants to go higher, it could reach for. So let's have liquidity. Still in this range. I'm interested to see what we get out of the range today, though. This is a daily order block, but I'm gonna fade it a little bit because, and I'm gonna put a pink box around it just so I can have the borders. Oof, that looks too distracting though, don't it? I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Ugh, but I don't like it. It's making everything so much lipstick. I'm gonna delete it, guys. It's too much. It's just too much going on. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper. So we just took that high, chopping back down. Let me delete this. It's about to be, I'm logging off at 11 o'clock New York time so I can get ready to go. Go. But I'm enjoying watching Price. So with you all and tape reading, it's fun, especially when you have no skin in the game, which I really don't have any skin in the game right now. I'm totally fine with my trade from the pre-market session, which is my favorite because of this reason right here. But yeah, let's just keep watching Price. I'm gonna start getting ready with keeping my eye on Price. You guys more than welcome to get ready with me. Aha! They got that on TikTok. Get ready with me. This ain't that. I'm telling you, this is not that. I am not. The most I do is like my edges, put a little eye makeup on, and that's it. This is so hashtag not get ready with me. Okay, I like this. Respect this box. So you see how I keep dragging out all the boxes we've been using from this morning? So I'm gonna take out this because this sell side has been taken. But you can see how it gave like some little oof, you know? So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not a hoarder, I promise. I just think like we cut through candles, so oh, if you're bearish and you're still holding, you out. So your stop loss should have got hit. Because the Bulls PD array is like working it. She be working it. Especially after we took the sell side down here into this 4-hour fair value gap. Yeah, man. Took that high. Had some retracement down, but only to this. So, yeah. We got some other highs that it can take next. Into this. Into the daily new gap opening. That's really what I wanted to see with this move. Wanted to get there. But we didn't take sell side yet. So, let's see if that new day opening can draw us in, or will we stay in this parent swing? Like, I'm really interested to see moving forward, if my mentor is not mentoring, but days where it's got more news than this, and it's not Friday, because like I said, from freaking fracking 240 to 335, 340, we broke out both sides, came back in, and we in currently, so like if it breaks out, like you want to see it like trend. Or if I had to pick, I don't know. Something's just telling me this new day opening gap. And then saying that makes me nervous because we've been selling so much. Oh, and also we got all this too, which is why I choose bulls. But you can't fight the wave. Like, that'd be the thing. Like, it's been going down. We don't pick tops and bottoms around here. You know what I mean? So we spent so much time in this premium, not a lot of time in discount. So it may want to. That's the trend it looking like it's doing. I'm just really fixated on what I like. And what I like has nothing to do with what the market does. Okay. But we've been learning a lot about this new day opening gap. Let me put a little text on it. New day opening gap to the right side. We've been learning a lot about it, so I don't know, that could be why I'm so fixated with it. Like, I want to see it draw on liquidity because that's just what I'm currently studying. But yeah, we don't pick tops and bottoms. If it's been taking a lot of sell side, like on the higher time frame. Like, I'm not oblivious to that. Like, I obviously see that. So it took 1 sell side, 2 sell side, 3 sell side, 4 sell side. Took a lot of sell side. Took a lot of sell side. No. And we're really far from buy side. And it's Friday with no news. So where the volatility gonna come from? So I'm not oblivious to that. I'm not. I see that. I just like the new day opening because that's what I've been like studying. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, let's see. We back at this random volume imbalance that it shot us down twice so far, and we passed through it. So that's good. About to take out this high, so that's good. That's good. We back outside this parent swing. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. That's awesome sauce. But yeah, I just looked at my iPad trying to see has it given any true entry. So the best I can say for this run up is after it took this sell side liquidity, turtle soup for a buy, into this, you could have been aggressive. Like, hey, I trust this 4 hour. It's a high time frame. I trust it. I'm entering right there. You could have done that. Or you could have waited till we got a break in market structure, which happened here. But it didn't really come back down. Then it happened again. Took out that high, which is like the high that I want to see get taken too, because that's like a short-term high on the sell side. Leave a fair value gap, come down, test it. So that would have been like entry model 2022 ICT. Take it to that TP, would have had 16 pips. Cool. You want to hold it, let the runner run. Obviously, remember this box that we've been working with since this morning. Also coupled with, it took the short-term high, coupled with the fair value gap, came back down, respected it, broke back up. So those are really the only entries that I can see. It just took a high, so it can come back down. You have a volume imbalance here, volume imbalance here. I mean, ooh, sorry. Have I been saying volume imbalance? I mean fair value gaps. Whew. But again, we just took a high of a parent swing in a chop consolidation. So, oh my goodness. So it has every right to come back down. It looks like it made it quickly though to this volume imbalance fair value gap. So, yeah. Hopefully send it higher. You take out this low, you back into the gap. I mean, back into the box we've been working with all day, all morning. Just chop. If it can respect it, send it higher. Draw on liquidity would be, you want to see it get through this, which was a previous fair value gap. You don't want to see it turn to resistance, which, wow, did that just happen? Okay. Yeah. So you want to see it push through that. This will be the next liquidity on the new day opening. And look at this. This is another volume imbalance. I mean, fair value gap that you want to see if your bulls push through, which it did, but it also rejected back down. So you got to wait till this candle closes to see what it really did. But yeah, so TP1, TP2, ultimate TP. If it's bulls. Back into this parent swing. I'm not about to keep playing with this. Like, on this back and forth roller coaster, this is exactly what he be talking about. This is the type of day that will get you chopped up. So I'm glad we've been done and we've just been watching price. This is great. Oh, and he does say, like, after a big move, like a large range day, expect like choppiness the next day. So that looked like a large range day. So, and it's Friday, no news. Back into this box. Let's see what it do. I'm watching the 5 minute because the 1 minute, let's see, is the 1 minute distracting? Yeah. 1 minute is distracting. It's 10:41. Like, the macro has already been like initiated. So gotta be nimble in days like this. Yep, I'm about to get ready. Hashtag not get ready with me because this ain't that. I'm just watching price with you all. And then I gotta still get ready for my day. So give me a moment. Here, let me, while I'm gone. If it can respect this box that we've been working with, I want to see price continue to go higher. If it doesn't and breaks through it, it should act as resistance to send it lower. But don't trade because this is horrible, 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 horrible trading conditions. So, and it's Friday, no news, so don't do it. I'll be back. Does anybody know the weather for today? Like, will I be cold or not? Hey Siri, what's the weather for today?
It's currently clear and 36 degrees. Expect cloudy skies starting tonight. Today's high will be 50, and the low will be 31 degrees.
Okay. Has Price, ooh-wee! Price did not respect that and broke back down. Did it show any type of resistance when it came back up? Touched it to continue down. Okay. New 15-minute candle. Back into this. Also an order block, or quote unquote. Yeah. I see what Michael be talking about. These are not favorable trading conditions. I wonder what he's going to say. He really did not show up at all today. I was halfway expecting him to. Oh, snaps. I was supposed to call, wake him up. This is Zeus or Wolfie Wig. I don't know what he goes by nowadays, but he'll be in the live sessions with us too sometimes. You're.
I damn near pissed myself. That bitch started ringing.
Oh, my viewers can hear you.
Well, shit, let them niggas know this iPhone 14 loud than a bitch, boy.
Dang, you gonna make me get a new phone.
That was scared the fuck out of me. Started ringing, nigga. I definitely just peed a little.
Get up and go to the bathroom.
Shit, it's cold.
That's too funny. Well, I'm a little late. I've totally forgot. I didn't set an alarm to wake you up. So good thing I didn't remember. All right. I just finished. Oh yeah. Shit. I'm trying to stay diligent and study. God damn. I need to study.
Bro, it's Friday, bro. Goddamn.
Talk about peer pressure.
Okay, you can study all week, bro. I got some shots for you, folks.
Ooh, you know I be trying to dream.
I got some shots for you.
All right. Well, cause you still gotta go get the laptop, huh? Market's been super choppy, like all morning. We were able to catch a few moves, which is good. And I've been able to like walk price down, so that's been pretty good. I still want to study though, just a little bit. We'll see.
All right, I mean, I'm getting there. If I get there too much, I'm cooking.
All right, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. Dang, I'm gonna pull up.
All right.
All right. Well, let me know after you. Oh, cause you said.
Get on the road.
Well, cause you said that the store is by his house, huh?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. Let me know when you get on the road.
All right.
All right, see you. Y'all, you see how easily I am influenced not to study? And it's Friday. It's a beautiful day. We about to make nachos. About to get a little teed up. Like, that sounds great. I want to do that. But I know I need to study. It's Friday. Like, it's Monday. I study Monday through Friday. It's not the weekend yet. People trying to pressure me into the weekend. Move, faithful, what? I got a dog over here. Literal dog. Okay. So I'm about to do my edges. Like I said, this ain't a get ready with me. I'm just watching Price with y'all. So I'm just going to get ready while we watching Price together. So, yeah, we going to see. I don't even know. Can y'all see me? Like if I'm over here? Oh well. I'm gonna look at the video later. I just gotta do this. My edges. Is it like quiet? Like I don't know why I feel so awkward. um let's keep it. I'm gonna play my upbeat classical music that I listen to in the morning when I'm getting ready. I still need to eat my yogurt and make my coffee. I'll probably do that next. I'm gonna just play my upbeat classical music, just so it's not like awkward silence while we watch Price. So I'm gonna just keep updating it. Like this is choppy still. We haven't even moved that much really in either direction. We just swept buy side once again. Broke down though, so it's not respecting. Made a new low. If it comes back up, you want to see it now reject and then continue down. We have this buy side, Abyssy right here. So, yeah. That you want to be mindful of if you are selling. Like, hypothetically, like, nobody should be in a trade right now. Like, that's real. Like, I'm not being funny or nothing, like, not even for the disclaimer or nothing like that. Just right now is like horrible market conditions. It's almost already 11 o'clock. Like, the macro would have been already did something, you know? Lunch comes, you might see some retracement, but it's Friday, no news. So, how much power, how much volatility can we really expect from a market with no news after 9:30 on a Friday? Like, can't expect too much. But this has been really fun, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it also. This is my second one. The first day we got way more movement, which was expected because we had like better news. So hopefully you guys still had fun with the price action that we were able to see and comment on. I'm done like reading tape though. That's why I got it on the 5 minute so I could just watch price now. Reading tape and watching price is like different to me. I don't know. I just say like one is on the 1 minute, like that's reading tape. Where you're watching every candle form and move. Watching price is like what you do throughout the day, like on any time frame, just to see like what levels has it hit, has it come to, is it going to, drawing to type. Can't, in my opinion, can't really watch tape on a high time frame. Anything higher than the 1 minute. In my opinion. My mentor never said that. That's just what I gather. And I'm a student just like you all. I don't know about I'm probably like an upperclassman, a junior in my growth in my high school, like in college or whatever. I'm like a junior, upperclassman. Not quite a senior, not quite graduated. So I don't know where you guys classify yourselves. If you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior like me, or you could even be a senior. If you're a senior, comment, let me know, like, if I'm saying what I'm saying sounds cool. I will be posting this live. It is being recorded. I'll be posting it on YouTube. I'm about to go like hang out, so who knows if I'll be able to be focused enough for the PM session. But I'll try my best. Try to see what price action is doing. It's Friday, no news, so I don't know how much we can really realistically expect for it to do. But yeah. So YouTube, I will be doing lives, recordings and stuff. Twitter is just like my freedom to say and do and post whatever I want. TikTok, I'll be using primarily for screenshots when I'm not live in front of the markets with you all. I will be posting those. And then Twitch obviously is what I utilize for my recaps and my AM trading. So and then I also have another member of my team. He goes by King. He's like a guest star appearance here and there. You know, he's not always on when I get on or when me and Zeus are on, but he be popping up. And he's the one that you guys like if you're a day trader or a swing trader, that's more of his domain. I'm more of like scalper, intraday, get in, get out, drawing liquidity, like 5 minute, 15-minute highs. Like holding for the 1 hour highs be like anxiety, or lows, you know, it gives me anxiety. Because so much can happen in that time, you know, and I'm just trying to get my bag while I can. But he'll hold on overnight and stuff, like through the day, trading off the 4 hour. I'm just like, gee, Wally. Because I be needing to read the tape. I need to like see every candle printing, and I can't sit and watch price. All day for 4 hours and days, like no. And then Michael also says like, even with Forex, like there's kill zones, and then I know we have like AM session, PM session, so those are my parameters. Like I am not trading outside of that. Price is still not gyrating. Which we're not surprised, right? Choppy day. Like, again, from here to here, we've hit both sides now. Oh, you know what? What's the DXY doing? Ew. Rejection guy here. If this goes up, then we're going down. What did Nas do? Nas been kind of choppy too. Took out both sides. What about the 15-minute? Nas looks a little bit cleaner. Let's target this low. That looks a lot better than what SPX is doing to us. What about the Dow? Ooh, what? What? The Dow made a... What? Oh, don't even get me started on SMT divergence. We're not about to go there today. It is too late in the day, because what the hell is Dow doing? It made a higher high that it's respecting. So, yeah. We're not about to talk about no SMT divergence today. We'll save that for another time. We're just going to keep watching price. Because that was crazy. I was not expecting that from the Dow. But we do want to see, like, if the DXY starts going up, we can expect lower prices from SPX. At least you would like to see that if there's no divergence. Zeus just hit me up saying I should have been in GU. He's the type to where, like, you know how, like, let's say, like, we're all doctors, right? But then we have some specialists, some in cardiology, some in dermatology, radiology, right? Different specialties, right? Then we have some that's a general doctor who kind of does it all. That's Zeus. I'm like a specialty SPX. You know, I don't like to venture out. The most I'll look at is what you see me look at, like the DXY, the Nas and Dow, but I'm not gonna trade them. He looks at everything. So it'll be really nice to get him on the live because he even looks at gold, oil, all that. Sometimes he'd be trading it too. Like I think he was trading GU this morning. You won't catch me doing none of that. I'm a specialist. I'm a cardiologist. I don't look at radiology. Well, I guess I do look at radiology. I don't look at the brain. Don't ask me about no rash because I'm not a dermatologist. Ask me about the heart. We all know medicine, you know. And I know it can work on any pair. Like I know if I was a cardiologist, I probably could be like, oh, you have the flu. But I prefer to just stick with my pair, which is SPX. Because that's what my mentor does. Trying to be a good student. I know it can work for any pair, but this is the pair I choose. This is the pair I choose. Okay, so we just made it to the bottom end of that parent swing. Again, next sell side is here, then here. This low, and then back into this box. So we already took this one. Next one, like I said, is here and here. Still chop. 5 minutes. These are not favorable conditions, I tell you that. You could have caught some moves though. Could have caught some plays. They probably wouldn't have been the cleanest, and it wouldn't have been a low resistance run, but definitely not untradeable by any means. We're just not doing that on everything. There we go. Breaking through again. That's good. So it's about to take another sell side. We do have this right there, but I want to see it break through. Like, come on. This chop is not appealing. There we go. Let me move this cursor. Uh-oh. Michael just texted. Let's see what he's been doing. Bro, I don't even know. This is what it looks like. He's just showing the money, I guess. For a minute? Bro can't be showing the money for a minute. I can't tell if he's in a buy or a sell. He must be in a sell. I wonder where he sold. He's gonna drop a dose. He's gonna drop a dose. He probably caught it from up here. Let me see. When it came down, broke down past this box, came back up and touched it. Let's see. Ew, this kind of looked like what we were in this morning, though. This is nasty. I'm surprised he even sold. He probably sold it from up here, knowing him, after that sweep of the highs, and brought it back all the way down here. That's probably what he did. I'm excited to see it. What exactly he did. I think his son is doing like a challenge right now. Lucky kid, I say. Lucky kid. To have the, he don't like to be called the GOAT. To have a really intelligent market trader as your father. Oh my goodness. That you live with. I don't know why they haven't been doing that. Bouncing back up. Okay. And look at the bodies. Wicks do the damage, body tells the story. Like, oh my goodness, have we moved at all? Like, since 2:30 this morning, high to 3:30s low, we swept both sides. Like, this is what they say is a choppy day. Like, believe it. I'm glad we came out alive, because this is the same type of day that can blow the fuck out of your account. And don't be skip jumpy like on both sides, like buy here, sell there, buy here, sell here. Can't choose a side because you're expecting it to go higher and jumping back and forth. Don't be that person. Been there too many times in the past. I'm glad though my mentor came live and like telling us all this, because I used to have those feelings, and he like just reiterated like, yeah, that's because it's not high probable trading conditions. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, those are the days you sit on the sidelines. It's so addicting though. Like, you want to be in it. You don't want to see it go on without you, you know? Okay. So that's me. That's the extent that I do my makeup. On days like this, like if I'm going out, you know, I'm like going to like a bar, like a restaurant or something, like I'll do a little bit more. I still don't do that much makeup. I'll probably do a little bit more. Let my hair down, let the curls pop, but just going to hang out. I don't even know how long I'll be gone. So, and then I put on my jewelry. Y'all, I still haven't even made my coffee and yogurt, brodies. Like, gee, Wally, I'm starving. It's just 11 o'clock, though. I'm not supposed to eat my yogurt until 11 o'clock New York time, so I'm not too far behind. And coffee is super fast to make. I'll probably just drink it on my way. That's a nice rejection. I wonder if it's about to start doing something now. That's a nice rejection. What tape saying? Tape saying it took out that high though. I like that rejection. I don't know. Price is just not appealing. I'm glad though that I'm maturing enough to not even want to be in markets like this, because before I couldn't like accept it, like, okay, this is a choppy market. I couldn't accept that. I'm like, no, this is the time. This is the time that it's gonna break out. This is the time that's gonna go. And now I'm just like, you know what? I got other things I need to be doing than being in this, like with skin on the game. I love watching Price. I love that. But not having skin in the game, like, that's just way too much anxiety for me. Too much. Should I change the nose ring? From red? I got hella colors. Hella colors. I think I'm gonna do green. Un verde. Una verde. La luz. That's lights. I really do speak Spanish. But like a 6-year-old. Okay. Oh, I gotta put my contacts in. I was supposed to do that before I did my makeup. Ah, jeez. Y'all think I can still do it? Or should I rock the glasses? Because I really don't feel like putting in my contacts after I just did my makeup. Edges laid. I think I'm gonna put my contacts in though. Let me go wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay. Hands clean because I'm about to touch my eyes. Price still ain't went nowhere. God dang. Okay. Normally I like to put my contacts in prior to makeup, only because it only makes sense, right? I forgot. Because normally I'll wear my glasses to the library, you know. This is all unexpected changes is because I got peer pressured. But no, I want to go have a good time. It's all about work-life balance, right? I studied so much this week. I might still find some time to study next week. I mean, this weekend. I might still find some time to study this weekend or tonight, depending. my friends want to hang out. We're also going to be working, like, getting our socials active, and, like, I'm going to be tuning up. So, I don't know. It's not just going to be fun. It's probably going to be a lot of fun, though. But, we're still going to be working while we're having fun. Just not studying. That's my thing. I always like to study. That second one felt like something was in it, like dust or something. Oh my gosh. Gotta re-rinse that, John. Got my eye water, that's what I'm saying. This is why you put them in before makeup. Because now you not only do you have to worry about your eye health, but you also have to worry about your makeup. That's why I don't like to do both. One or the other. Okay. Man, anything on this one? Rinse with saline. Okay. Rejecting. Oh, I missed. Oh. Am I like so weird for doing my contacts in my room? Or like people do it in the bathroom? Whew. That feels so much better. Oh my goodness. Must have had some dust on that hoe or something. That started to hurt. Boy. And contacts are supposed to be as though you're not even wearing it. Okay. Perfect. I like how it made a short-term high. Breaking down lower. Maybe we got some movement. Damn. Really thought that was going to be it, guys. Really thought that was... Maybe it's not over. Really thought that was going to be the one. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Then you got the ah. Okay. So now I'm done. I normally put like some lips on, like some lip gloss. But I'm gonna wait till I do that. I'm about to moisturize right now though. So. But I'm gonna put some lip gloss on later. Making sure I got everything. I'm not gonna head out just yet. I still gotta get some coffee. Some coffee. Dang. I'm about to go put some coffee on. Hopefully by the time I get back, shit would have had done something. Forgot my slippers. At this point, we want to see Cellside. At this point, like, goodness gracious, like, can we just go to Cellside, please? I don't like how we're back at the parent, so could go higher, but damn, just send it lower. Like, y'all know y'all want us to go lower. Just go lower. But we shall see. Like, it just made that little high. I want to see it displace down. It's just not giving. But, I mean, I can't expect it to do too much. There's no news. It's about to be lunch. Like, I'll be back. Hopefully by the time I get back, I can see it take out this low, at least to consequential encroachment. We'll see. Could pull all, it better not pull all the way back up there just to keep going down. Like, it had its opportunity with this little leg. So we'll see. I'll be back. What did I miss? Anything? Yeah. All right. Oh, where's my music on? Oh, must have stopped. Okay, displacement. I like that. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Let me call my slime. This is a yogurt I'm eating, guys. Different flavors, 100 calories, 13 grams of protein. Yerp.
Yo.
I was thinking when you go get the nacho making stuff, you gonna get like the taco seasoning and the salsa too?
Yep.
From Aldi's though?
Nope.
Alright, I mean, I guess it works. I just wanted to remind you about that. Okay, bet.
I just got the car too.
Okay, I just finished getting ready. I'm eating my yogurt and making coffee now. So, you going to the Walmart by your house or by his?
I'm gonna go over that way.
Okay. I guess let me know when you get to Walmart then I'll head out. I'm like, text me the address too.
You think I know the address? I just know how to get there. I be typing in 18777 and then I just go there from there.
Oh, right. Okay. I know exactly how to get there then.
Yep.
I forgot he lives there.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then, see it. Okay, guys. We got some mild displacement. Be lower. That's good. We want to see that. Maybe get some gyration back up in that displacement to continue down. Like, goodness gracious, y'all wanted to take it that lower this whole time. I don't know why you had to make it so chop chop. Coffee is being made while I eat my yogurt and watch Price. Okay, we breaking low. Let me tweet. Okay, we just broke that low. That's what I like. So it just took that low. Again, I think, let me see. This low comes in at 48.9. This low is 47.4. What's this low? 48 still. So not quite taken. Not quite. We still got, I would have just zoomed in. Still got a pip to go. But the bodies is what I target for, personally. If it gets to the wicks, it's cool. My mentor, he be putting it on the wicks though. This is nice. It ended up going, following trend. We don't find tops and bottoms, so it makes sense. Really fiending for that new day opening. Didn't get it. That's cool. Made money. Either way. And still was able to walk price down. And I still said it's most likely going to continue to go down based on the higher time frame. Especially taking how hard it was for it to go up. Like, I'm really glad I wrote that down. Keep it in my memory bank. Because I'm trying to see if that's a thing. Because it's just been like bleeding down. Like it has so much trouble. Look at this 5 minute. It has so much trouble to get up to that point. And then it just bled. Came back up easily too. But that's right after opening bell, just to take the sell buy side liquidity once more. And then look, since 10:30 this morning, which is when macro, we have macros coming in at 10 o'clock. So, yep. So just at 10 o'clock, like, it's been painting down. So that's good to see. That is good to see. Next, consequential encroachment of this box. 40, 41, and then the sell side. Mike will be doing something like from this low, no, from this high. And does he use the wicks? From this high to this low, projected out in time, 1 standard deviation. I don't fucking know. He be doing something. I want to see next draw liquidity, consequential encroachment of 41, whatever I had said, the middle of this box, and then that one. We just took out a low. You know how I say every time it takes out a low, it has every right to go up. So whether that means retrace and go up, take out some highs while it's going up, go back up into this fair value gap, just be careful. Take your partials while you can, because every time it takes out a target, that's a TP, that's a partial TP. And wait, it still hasn't, bro. Finally. Is that it? That's it. That's it. A little bit. This is why I take partials at the bodies. Because trying to wait for these individual ass wicks, I'm not with that. That's too much anxiety. What is a pipette off? I am not with that. And then look, it pull up. And then what if it would have kept going up? That's sickening. When you could have just took partials. Once it got to the bodies, body tells the stories, wicks do the damage. So I that's why I do it personally. For this very reason. That's why when I put my TPs, I put it at the bodies. And sometimes I close right before it even gets to the bodies. I'm not that picky. I do not place that upon me. My mentor does. He's like, I try to be perfect with my exits. That's great. Do that if you want. I'm not doing that. If I'm in close proximity, I'm closing. It's not about being perfect. It's about making money. But there you go. Boom. TB hit. With the wig. Another one. We've caught a lot today. With the market being so choppy as it is, I think that's why it seems like we've been hitting a lot of like targets, because it's been so choppy. It's like we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets for the buy side. We hit 1, 2, 3 targets for the sell side. This is the 4th target. Let's see if it'll reach for the consequential encroachment, which is at 41, 40, 40, 41. I'm done. Oh, I can't. I gotta wash dishes. I was supposed to do that too before I go to the library. I normally wash dishes, or when I get back home from the library, I wash dishes. But my whole routine's about to be thrown off. Because I am not going to the library. I'm debating if I want to take my laptop. So we just got a TP hit. I'm about to save this and post it to YouTube, so I won't have to take my laptop. I feel like I can't ask for much more. We're about to go into the lunch hour. You can see a retrace. Like, I'll come back with a daily recap. I'll bring my laptop just in case if I get the urge during the PM session. I'll bring it. So it was great, guys. This was a long one. I had fun. We've been calling it walking price down, reading the tape. Then we just started watching price action. Yeah, we were able to walk away. Well, I hope you guys didn't take a trade. I was able to walk away with a dub. I'll post that later. What else? Market's been super choppy, so we got to see what it's like to be in a trending market versus a non-trending market. Even yesterday, in comparison to yesterday, when we were on it from 8 o'clock. Where was it? 8 o'clock. That's Wednesday. Oh, yeah, this run down. Like, all this whole run. Remember that yesterday? Yeah, that was nice. This, in comparison, look at that. Look at that. No. So we were able to get a good see on what not favorable market conditions are. So, if you weren't able to tune in, I hope you're checking it out on YouTube right now. Like and subscribe. Yeah, just keeping it real and raw, man. Stay tuned. Until next time, good luck and happy trading.